Budget smartphones have been slowly taking over the market in the last couple of months and even years. Honor has been at the forefront of this success, and this year it looks to build on it with the Honor 6X. The Honor 6X sports a premium metallic build, essentials like the quick and reliable fingerprint sensor, offline FM radio support, a dual SIM or microSD hybrid slot, and the bonus dual camera, all in a very affordable price point. So let's start off with what you see most on a smartphone these days. Over on the front, you've got the large 5.5-inch Full HD display with a pre-installed screen protector. I think this is a good move on Honor's part to ensure the additional protection. Personally, the viewing angles on the display were excellent, and it even fared well under the harsh sunlight of Dubai, which you'll see throughout the video, although there was a slight yellowish tinge to anything that you saw on the display. But this slight shortcoming is by no means a deal breaker, and the display is more than enough for the casual video watching or even movie watching, and sound output is good from the mono speaker at the bottom. Now, I don't really mind the single speaker, especially at this price point, but I do want to say that it was easily muffled when I used the phone in landscape mode. Speaking of use, I used this phone for the past couple of days as my daily driver, and my experience with it has been excellent. It can manage my day-to-day tasks well, and browsing the web is also good, with occasional stutters, but that is expected. Installing large applications though can take a while, and multitasking and RAM management isn't as seamless, but it's not bad by any means. This carries over to games as well. Graphic heavy games like Asphalt 8 do show frame drops and the occasional lag spikes are present, but most 2D games work fine. The biggest downside to this phone though is its UI. EMUI, which in this case is on top of Android 6.0, is just a software that seems a bit lackluster and mimics iOS on a lot of fronts. While most of the bloatware doesn't actually get in the way, I'm just not a fan of the experience. But because Android isn't as restricting as other operating systems, a launcher from the Play Store will help fine-tune the experience to your preference, just like I did. Now, the major talking point for this device has to be its camera. It's surprising Honor can even pack a dual camera at this budget, and I can tell you, they've done it pretty well. Pictures in the day have this impressive sharpness to them, but I did find the shutter speed on the device to be a bit on the slower side. But the dual lens is not really a gimmick and works very well. I especially like the feature where you can change the focus of a picture once it's been taken, and the shallow depth of field is very impressive. Pictures at night are really not that bad as well, but there is the obvious noise as well as the overexposure of lights, but that's what you get with pretty much every single smartphone camera. Video on the other hand is a bit lacking and doesn't come out as smooth as one would expect, but again, it's more than enough for the casual user. On the front, selfies were a bit of a hit or a miss, but I enjoyed using the phone for Snapchat. Some of the pictures that I took came out better than others, and the same story carries over at night. I suggest you come to a complete halt before taking a selfie if you want the perfect one, because if you're taking a selfie on the go, it's probably not gonna end up very well. But even more impressive than the actual camera of the device is its battery. The 3340 mAh battery is not for show. It's a huge sell, and Honor have done well to pack it in such a budget device. You easily get up to 5 hours of screen on time at even 40 to 50% brightness, so there's nothing really to worry about. But the one thing that is amiss is the fact that the phone doesn't have any sort of quick charging, so I guess that's the drawback. But that pretty much rounds up this one. The Honor 6X is truly a budget beast. It shows clinks in performance from time to time, and its speakers aren't the best, but with so many things going for it, you can't put a step wrong, especially at this price point. All I can say is that it's been an honor. Check out my full review from the description down below, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.